Whoa. My rigged system here is not working, folks. Jesus H. Christmas. Okay. There's something new happening here because it says top fan. That is so cool. I don't know what that means, but that is dope. Look at all these people with top fan badges. I don't know what that means. I guess that's something new Facebook is doing. Lord, I'm getting frustrated. You know what? Give me that. Hi. Good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. Good morning. Good morning. So cool. These top fan badges are so cool. Apparently Twitter has apparently Facebook, hello Jamie, wake up, has identified top fans by giving them like a top fan badge. I guess people who have I guess people who interact with me the most, maybe? I don't know, like my stuff the most. The top fan badges are super, super dope. But they sent me a message saying, we have identified your 150 or 100 and something top fans. And now, like, I can enter you guys into, like, Jamie Premack Sullivan contests. I'm going to do a breaking in top fan giveaway next week on Monday. I'm going to do it. And the winner gets a copy of Breaking In. I'm just going to mail it to you. Anyway, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee Talk. I hope everybody is doing amazing. Hi, Kathy Heater. This is my last full day in LA. And then tomorrow morning, I go home to my babies. Top fan means they interact with you and your page the most. They comment, they like, they share, things like that. That's okay, Jeannie, don't worry. Don't worry, they're going to give it to different people all the time. So don't worry. Anyway, it doesn't really matter because we're all fans of each other and it's just another way to divide us. Like, it's a cool thing, but it's just further celebration, like, of what makes us different, which I just don't like. All right, so I want to tell you a story. So we were at dinner last night, and people were talking about this girl. She met this guy. They started dating. They've been dating like 6 months or 5 months. And she really liked him. And they're telling the story. He's telling the story. Now, everything people are talking about, everything that he's talking about, things that they're doing together, going on vacation, blah, 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 nobody says anything. Then he says, and then she bought him a car. And everyone at the table's like, she bought him a car? Now, I was one of those people. It came flying out of my mouth. She bought him a car? Because first of all, buying yourself a car is expensive. Buying yourself a car is a commitment. Buying a car for anybody it's a giant gesture, right? So I get it. But it also, so is telling somebody that you love them. And what he went on to explain was this man told her that he loved her, and she believed him. And he needed a car because he didn't have a way to get around, and she had the means to buy him one. So she bought him one. Now, I wish the story had a happy ending. I wish she bought him a car and he did all the right things and they ended up together and blah, 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 but that's not what happened. But the point is that I have heard people tell me they love me, and I have believed them. I have chosen to believe them. Maybe I've ignored the "there's no way they could love you" signs, but when they said it, I believed them. My heart needed to hear it. I needed to feel loved. This woman clearly was in that space. There's this, and she's not old. Well, she's like in her 30s, right? And so the conversation started at the table about buying people extravagant gifts and what makes people do things for love and blah, blah, blah. And here's the truth. There are times in all of our lives where there are cracks in us. The light can't get in. We feel empty. And the wrong person tells us they love us. That's always when the wrong person comes along. Because they can see the cracks we can't see. And they know, like caulk. You know that stuff like caulk? They know that they can fill it in with the wrong kind of stuff. And hearing "I love you" sometimes is the only thing that will fill those cracks. We have all, on our level, done something that is like buying someone a car. Now, not all of us can afford that gesture. Not all of us love, not all of our love is love language is gifts, right? So we do other things. We give them our body. Think about how many of us have given our body, our sex, to someone because they told us they loved us, but they never really did. And we look at somebody and think they're crazy about a car, but we let people climb on top of us and take parts of our soul like that. And I'm as guilty of that as the next person. So there's no judgment in that statement, folks. Zero. But I'm saying we look at monetary items and we look at the girl who bought the car like, girl, are you crazy? You bought him a car? Meanwhile, we're filling our cracks, letting people climb on top of us, get inside of our crevices, physically filling us up just because they said that they love us. The other thing is that the other thing about love is that we all universally want to feel it. We want to be loved. We want to believe that we are enough for somebody to love us. And sometimes we are not confident enough or secure enough to wait until the right love comes along. We allow the fake love to satisfy us because we just need something. We talked about it a couple of years ago. For those of you that have been watching Coffee Talk for years, I don't know if you remember when we talked about Diet Coke and how people consume 3 or 4 Diet Cokes a day because they don't want to drink regular Coke. They're chasing that fix when really they could just drink 1 regular Coke, get what they need, and not drink 4 things, 4 Diet Cokes full of chemicals, right? So I looked at this. I screamed, she bought him a car? Like Jamie did that. And then I got home last night, and in true Jamie fashion, I went over my day in my head. In my mind, I thought about the things that were good, things I wish went differently, business conversations that I had. What did I learn from my day? Every single night before I go to bed, I think about what did I learn from my day. If you ever want to know what are habits that I have, things that I do, that help me be successful, that is one of them. I think about my day and what I could have done differently every single day. But anyway, I was thinking about the conversation at dinner and how I shouted she bought him a car and how that would have made her feel if she was sitting at the table. If she was sitting across from me, how would it have made her feel if they said she loved him and he told her he loved her and she bought him a car? If I had shouted in her face, you bought him a car? How would it have felt? How would it have felt? How many nights I let men crawl on top of me and fill my physical body with their physical body because they told me they loved me. Some of them on the potential that they could love me. Shit, some of them that I didn't even, there was no love. I mean, now I'm grown. I could look back and be like, yeah, I just want to have sex. But there were a few that I tried to sex into love. That I tried to sex into love. So who am I to shout about a car? Who am I to shout at anybody about anything they have ever done for love? When I have let people into my physical body. God gave me this body as a temple. I'm supposed to be the security guard of this temple. And I've let people right on in, climb right on in. Go ahead and take it. Get what you need. Oh, you might love me? Go ahead. Hit it from the front and back. What kind of security guard am I? Not good. So, I say this to you to say, we have all, metaphorically, bought someone a car for love. And when someone tells you that they love you, like Taylor Swift said, you're going to believe them. Because if that's what you need to hear, if that is what your soul is craving, if that is what you need to keep going, we're gonna figure out a way to give you something. Oh my God, John. Listen, John, I'm not gonna block you yet, John DeVal, but you kind of sound desperate, bro. I don't want to. So anyway, I share this with you to say that look at what you're doing for love in your own life. Look back at some of the things that you've done. Some of you, Courtney Scott, needed to hear this today. And when I was thinking about it last night, I was like, I know there is somebody in Coffee Talk who is doing things right now in the name of love. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. I think not Donna Summers. Diana Ross was onto something when she said, stop in the name of love. I wonder if that's the only thing we should be doing in the name of love. Who else? R. Kelly said, step in the name of love. What else did they say in the name of love? So, anyway, share this because I think there are people that really need to see this. I feel it in my heart. I felt it last night. I felt it when I woke up this morning. There's a share button right there somewhere. Down on the bottom left. Michael Kraft is taking a break from social media, y'all. Courtney, don't cry, baby. Don't cry. We all have done it, love. We all have done it. We have all been there. We have all metaphorically bought cars. Some of us have let people move in. Some of us have moved ourselves out. I mean, baby girl, don't cry. We've all been there. But now you've been awakened. You're crying because your mind is like, holy shit, I gotta be thinking about this. Okay? All right, let me, please share this video. There's a share button right there. Hit share. Say, hey, somebody needs to see this. I love you so much today. Have a great, great day.